We're gonna get started by priming our eyelids, and I'm gonna be using Urban Decay's Primer Potion and applying it to both the eyelid and the bottom lash line, and I'm gonna be using my finger to spread it out completely so that it sets and the eyeshadow adheres better to my eyelid. The next thing that I'm gonna be doing is taking a brown pencil from NYX, and this is a very smooth light on pencil, almost very similar to the Urban Decay 24/7 liners. I'm gonna create a line right in my socket, and I'm gonna grab a round brush and blend that color out. I just want to diffuse the color, and I want to use that line as a guide to make sure that I don't pass that line when I'm applying the color on the eyelid, which will come a lot later. And then I'm going to repeat the same step over again just because I want a deeper color on the crease right in the socket area, so I want it to make sure that it's really deep and defined. You might have also noticed that I have powder underneath my eye, and this is translucent powder, and this is just because I'm going to be working with glitter and I don't want that glitter all over my face since I have already done my makeup. So if you want to avoid this, you can also do your eyes first and then do your makeup so that you don't have all that glitter all over your face. Okay, so backing up to what I was saying before, this is the step that I was talking about that I was going to repeat over again because I wanted to make sure that the cut crease was very defined. And what I'm doing here is I'm just blending it out some more, but without taking that line from the cut crease. Now moving on, we're going to grab a chocolate brown color, and this is going to set that color that we applied with the pencil, and we're going to just grab and blend it in. And just going back and forth wiper motions, and then we're going to go back and deepen the color out in the outer V area. We just want to focus more of the darker color on the outer V or the outer part of the cut crease. For the next step, I'm going to be grabbing my Naked palette, and I'm going to be using actually this is not Naked, that's Buff, and which is a light tan color, and I'm going to be using that one to blend it out using a blending brush. And I just want to make sure that the color brown going up to the eyebrow is very blended, and so I'm using this one to help out with the blending process. Once that is done, I'm going back into the Naked palette and grabbing Virgin. I'm going to be using Virgin as my highlight color, and I'm just using a flat eyeshadow brush. And then once you apply a color, you want to go ahead and go black with the blending brush and blend out the colors together so that you don't have any harsh lines. So once we have blended out those transition colors, we're going to go back and work more on the cut crease just because I want it more defined and more of a smoky brown color. So I'm going back and grabbing a brown brush, and I'm grabbing more of that brown color and just deepening the color a lot more, and I'm focusing this just on the cut crease. Moving on, I'm going to be grabbing a matte black eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using a pencil brush to just go over the line of the cut crease right where it begins on the socket, and I'm going to use that to make the color even more focused on the outer part of the cut crease and more of a deeper color so it looks more like it has depth to it. And I'm just grabbing that round brush and I'm blending it out. The next step is taking the eyeshadow from the Naked palette, which is called Half Baked, and this is a gold, really pretty golden color, and I'm going to be using a flat brush to pat it on and pack it right on my eyelid, not passing that cut crease line. And as you can see, you can actually see where the lines is very defined and very harsh line right there, but it actually looks pretty because that's actually where the folds of your eye goes. Now the next step, I'm using a pencil brush and just going with a dark brown color and applying it on the bottom lash line. And then what I'm going to do is grab a dark black eyeshadow and just focus it on the outer part of the bottom lash line. Now grabbing a lash adhesive, I'm going to be applying it right over half baked. And it's going to become a little bit tacky. I'm going to grab a gold pigment eyeshadow, and the one that I'm going to be using is just a $1 one that I use that's cosmetic grade, so I'm able to apply it on my eyes that I got at LA a few months ago when I went. And I'm going to be using a flat brush and packing it on top of that adhesive, which will make the glitter stick to my eyelid. The very last steps that you have to do is just wing out your eyeliner, and it's better to do it with a liquid liner. Apply mascara and then your choice of lashes. I'm using a red cherry lashes that are very thick and very dense. And that is all for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.